energetic brand of defense.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. Maybe a net with the kind of nuisance he's been. Excellent work at that end of the floor.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
Make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Down low, it's lower than last game. J.R. Smith on the ball for 2 and 3. And it's Irving and it's the back up. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. From deep LeBron. And another on the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. A dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Back to Rose. Outside Gibson. He dishes it to Dunlap. Passes it to Butler. Fires it up. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And for Jimmy Butler, so much improvement over his young career, especially as a shooter. Rookie year, he shot just 18% from 3. Last season, he shot 38%.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Bulls trail by 9. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. First two hits.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up the lead, and here we go.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Butler. Back to Rose. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Good. 9 points for Pau Gasol.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up their aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
Here's Love. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Love's got 11.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Rose. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Irving drives in. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Here's Love. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass? And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
Mozgov with the block.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
As Greg was talking about Clark, back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Smith kicks to LeBron. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Butler. Dunleavy's shot is off.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Gibson. Doug McDermott comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. And stolen by Love. Nice shot by Smith.
And with Tibbs, he did end up getting fired from the Bulls this past season. Some saw it coming, but still, I think surprising given the level of success he had. His imprint is all over this Bulls team and the way they approach the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. LaVine hasn't been able to keep up. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. And when you look at how Tibbs got fired, I mean, there are a lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office. Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
That's the kind of deed that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a hand in the
Good. 23 points for LeBron.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Butler.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
James with it. 25 points in the game. Smith with it. Now defended by McDermott. Smith the pass to Thompson. Smith no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Brooks with no one around. No good on the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Brooks dishes to Mirotic. Brooks against Irving. From the arc. The Bulls keep it alive. Brooks from outside. And that one's good. Brooks has got 8 points. LeBron against Holiday. LeBron kicks to Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Holiday goes in. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was open.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 17. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Cavaliers lead by 17. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the one with Butler as the 2. Mirotic is out there with Dunleavy, and it's Gibson in the pivot spot manning the middle.
And he had one in the first as well. It can be dangerous. Keep an eye on it.
Well, what a season it was for Mirotic last year. Came on stronger for the Chicago Bulls. Continue to improve. Effective in the playoffs. Really a joy to watch in his first year.
It's been interesting. So much hype going into the season was about Dougie McDermott.
Yes.
And whether or not he was going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year, and it ended up being Mirotic. Most years, he could have walked away with that award.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Three-pointer. Butler.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. The Bulls making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Cleveland leading by 20. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside Williams. Fires from the corner. That ball finishes by Love. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. There's Williams with the 3. Again, the miss by Williams. Well, Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Smith. Butler with the steal. Right side Rose. Outside Butler. Oh, he got had down the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's incredible to think that Pau Gasol last year set a career high in points in a game for as long clock as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46 points for Pau to go with 18 rebounds. You rarely see a player his age putting up a career high like that.
LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving comes in for Mo Williams. J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert.
And with Pau, that 46-point game, he became the oldest player to get 45 points and 15 rebounds.
Butler from outside. Offensive rebound. The dish now to Dunleavy. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
Love the pass to James. There's Mozgov. Rejected by Gasol. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. Butler dishes to Rose. Dunleavy kicks to Gibson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dunleavy the best to Butler. The shot misses. Smith with some nice D. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.